guess that's as good a start as any. Hi! Today I have done my everyday makeup. It's really not my everyday makeup, it's makeup I do when I feel like putting on makeup. Now, I look like a ghost on camera looking in the viewfinder right now. I genuinely look a bit haunting. I'm gonna start off with moisturizer. Before I did this, I actually started with an oil-based makeup remover because I still had some leftovers on because I'm... Second step, Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. I'm just dotting it around my face. I like to use my fingers, which I did. I literally just washed my hands, so...
You should wash your hands, you dirty pig.
I'm not really a loyal primer user. I'm a loyal eye primer user. Eye primer is... That is a holy grail product. I'll insert a picture here. That stuff is so amazing. Oh damn. Because I have lost that, I currently use this eye primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, who wonderfully sent it to me. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Despite the fact, did you hear that? Despite the fact I've been put on PR, I loved them beforehand anyway. They've always been top of the list for me. Now there's something about getting on camera, because probably just because I'm not used to it, that makes me diverge from my usual habits. Like right now I'm applying a primer with a brush, which I never do. I just use my fingers. But actually, I kind of feel like the brush was low-key more effective than using my fingers, just because this primer is really white. If I didn't look like a ghost before.
Boo, bitch.
Before I'm doing anything, I'm gonna put on these little... I'm gonna put on tattoo brow.
Nope.
I actually got this tip from TikTok. It works pretty much the same. Slightly faster than henna. Probably a bit less culturally questionable than using henna. Which I have used henna. And it comes out really nice.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This is why I don't document everything I do, man. But yeah, so first off, I'm starting off doing these little freckle things. The order of my makeup might make no sense to you. And that's okay. Because I'm okay with that.
Are you sure about that?
So it's kind of like an art thing. I feel like I have to hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, you know? Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo.
What are you, a fucking owl?
I'm just making a variety of dots on my face right now. Try not to space them out too evenly. Oh, this stuff is so gooby, man. The way to make your freckles look the least clockable is to vary the size and the positioning of them. Make it as random as possible. And that's hard because as a human, you're going to be placing things in a way that feels orderly because that's what people do. And if everything's looking a little bit too neat, leave that area, you know, come back to it from a different side of the face. I always find it good to work in little trios, you know. Now let's wait for these weird things to dry, and I'm gonna do some brows. I'm just going in with a little brow definer. I'm pretty scatty the way I apply my brows. I shaved the tails off recently because the last time I did that, I had so much fun reshaping them. I've shaped a little tail. It's cute. If it isn't already obvious, my brows are extremely uneven. One goes down and one goes straight, so it's kind of a this situation. Everyone has that problem, right?
Nope.
And I always blend it out with my finger. Filming yourself doing makeup is so odd because you realize you have all these little weird quirks. It's how you build up a process, is having your own little weird ways of doing things. How do they look? Uneven? Perfect. Now I'm going into some brow gel, sweeping it up through my brows. So now we're gonna go for a little, and it's from ColourPop. They also sent me this. I feel so honored. I'm going in with like a nice little fluffy ColourPop brush, and I'm going in with the shade Get Fresh. I'm just putting Get Fresh all through my crease, packing it onto the outer half of the lid and kind of bringing it up to the brow bone too, to be honest. Next I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. This brush has got like a little bit of an angle in it, but all you need is a smaller brush really. And I'm gonna go in with Ice Cold, this shade, and I'm gonna lightly swirl my brush in that. Ooh, I keep knocking the mic. outer corner very lightly. Bring a little bit more intensity to the crease. Now, they're not perfect, but life isn't perfect, so if anything, I'm just teaching you that it doesn't matter all that much. Now I'm gonna go in with an even smaller brush now. This is a little ColourPop E17 brush. Oh.
Big sneezes next door.
I'm going in with the color Chill Factor, and I'm just gonna deepen the crease again, super lightly. Now I'm dragging a little bit of it underneath my eye, and the lash line a little bit, just messily. Now I still got all these freckles on, so I need to take them off. I'm going back in with the brush I used for my moisturizer. Oh, it smells so nice. So now I'm going to continue with the eyes. We're gonna do some liner. I'm going in with these white liners called Collection Fast Stroke Eyeliner. They crack up a little bit, but we all crack up a little bit, you know? Sometimes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
So I've just done another little line in there now. Now I'm going to do some bottom lashes. Before I do that, I'm going to do a bit of my face makeup just so that I can put the bottom lashes on top. When I say bottom lashes, I just mean I'm going to draw them. Also, update, I'm in my coat now. My temperature's all over the place right now. It's the fun thing about being a woman. Now, I like to do fairly natural face makeup. I use some blush. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Thing blush sticks. And I'm just using a beauty blender to blend that shit out. I feel like I've been putting blush on my nose for a long time, but it seems to be a trend at the moment. I think because of TikTok and the ego style coming into play. Blush on the nose has always been a moment.
Y'all just late to the party.
Now I'm just getting a little variety of products out. They're like foundation sticks. I have a Tarte, I believe, clay stick here in the shade light, medium, neutral. Very, very descriptive. And I also have a Revolution makeup F14 stick. I use it for contouring. Yeah, I've got some Anastasia shades as well. I am just gonna put a tone on my chin a little bit. She's very unhappy with me. Head back and forth. I love blush. Blend this all out a little bit. Okay. I approve of everything that's gone on here. I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring. I do like little dashes. And then I'm following where that would be. So, wherever my contour line is, I'm just going slightly above it. Don't bring your contour line so far down, because then you have kind of a muddy area here. But I'm gonna go in with the brush I was literally just using for foundation and just blend that out a little bit. I'm trying to push it away kind of so that it doesn't pick up too much pigment where I don't want it to. If all else fails, always go in with the finger.
That's what she said.
Now I've done kind of a squiggly contour here, but it really doesn't matter too much. And every time I get a bit too much in the area, I just move. I need some warmth around my forehead. Reassess where you are on the face and just move it. I know my hair is everywhere. What the fuck? Okay, now we've added some warmth into our face, which was very much needed. It's all looking so cute. Next, we're gonna do like our little under lashes, but with liner. Using my trusty NYX Epic Ink Liner, as always. I'm just going over a little bit of mine because I always do this. But now, for the magic, you need to pull a liner like that. The best way to describe it is you do one flat, the far outer one, then you go in a little bit, and then you flip over and you do kind of some spidery legs. Flat, one down, and then chick, chick. That makes sense.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
How you doing?
But yeah, I think it looks really cute. The only thing I might do is I might add some little... I think I'm gonna do white in between my lashes. Like a little white dot. Like that. Kind of looks like a little gem. If you go wrong, don't panic. Go in with some kind of small thing. I lick it because I'm disgusting. Disgusting! And voila! Oh, a beautiful bunch of birds just flew over in unison. They're still doing it. Now the only thing I would say is that my dots under the eyes are a bit messy, so I recommend you do these smaller. Because if you're like me and you're a perfectionist and you do a big dot to begin with, it just gets larger and larger as you're trying to create the perfect circle, which is never gonna happen. And doesn't need to happen. Okay, now, a little bit under my eye area. I don't know if you can call it baking because I do it for such a short period of time, but I just enjoy bringing the powder right up to my nose bridge like that. I just feel like it does sculpt out my nose more, just to create that
Skinny nose.
little bit on my chin as well. And then finally I'll just do kind of a semicircle here. And then the rest we want to contour. I'm using an Anastasia bronzer. It's called Rosewood. And it's quite dark for me, but I don't mind. I'm going just on my temples. I normally do bronzer. Bring it down a little bit, but not too much. Into under my chin.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a powdery bitch.
So I'm gonna take a tiny bit and do the under the lip. And then I use my bronzing brush to wipe off my powder. That way I feel like you're getting everything nice and warm. Bring it down your neck. Never forget your neck, man. To do my nose contour, I'm gonna use this ridiculously skinny. She's so skinny, can you even see her? She's so skinny. Little paintbrush. This is a paintbrush. Little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna have to be
So careful.
I'm sweating. She doesn't look half bad. Now, with another skinny brush, I'm gonna do my highlight. I use the Summer Solstice palette by Sleek. It's in my drawer right now. And for some reason, I don't want to take it out. It just lives there, you guys.
I don't want it to leave its house.
I do a line, and then I do a perpendicular line. Right now, it looks kind of crazy. I use my finger. And I'm gonna fit it right here. And now, top of the lip. Mascara. And now, last but not least, I'm gonna do lips. I do a lot of my lips with brow pencils. My favorite thing to do with lips at the moment though is to create kind of a brown outer lip, kind of coming in a little bit to the center. Then I'm gonna do a nude lip on top of that, lipstick or a liquid lip, and then I'm gonna get a bit of remover and take it from the center of the lip. So the natural pinky tone of my naked lips comes out. Such a beautiful combination. We're gonna go back in with that Kylie. set on. I just wet my lips. And then I take a little bit away from the center. The center. And anything that looks a little bit blotchy, I just refill back in. I might take my hair down. And I might even change, although I quite... I put on a little cute dress. I got my little rings on. I got my little rings in. That's pretty much everything. It's taken me a very long time. And thanks for watching. Bye!